Mother, mother, father, father, brother, brother.
Dr. Nims completed her undergraduate degree in English at the University of Virginia, and she holds a Ph.D. in applied anthropology from Columbia University. Her first book project, The Goffal Speaks. Colored Ideology and the Perpetuation of a Category in Post-Colonial Zimbabwe, focuses on the colonial classification of race and its meanings in modern-day Zimbabwe, particularly among the colored or mixed-race population. She is also working on a second monograph about miscegenation through an engagement with 20th-century American literature, political anthropology and critical race theory. The Goffal Speaks, Colored Ideology and the Perpetuation of a Category in Post-Colonial Zimbabwe. Why and how have coloreds or mixed-race people in Zimbabwe sought to reclaim or perpetuate their historic place within the colonial racial hierarchy post-colonially in an ever-changing political landscape? This dissertation examines the ideology of colored peoples and the perpetuation and maintenance of the category colored in post-colonial Zimbabwe. The framework used here is from a socio-historical perspective, considering the political history of colonial settler policy in Zimbabwe, its subsequent racial ideology, and its effects on the social reality of the colored or mixed-race population today. Here the conceptualization of race is restricted to settler societies and is not meant to be addressed on a global scale, as the term colored in this sense is in and of itself a Southern African phenomenon. This study relies on ethnographic data collected intermittently for approximately 22 months between May 2004 and May 2008 in the Matabeleland region of Zimbabwe, in particular in the city of Bulawayo. Additional ethnographic data was also collected in Cape Town, South Africa in the winter of 2009. Several methods were used in collecting data for this project: household surveys, genealogies, semi-structured and unstructured interviews, participant observation and snowball methodology. This study reveals the historical fluctuations in the meaning of the colored category and its overall genealogy to demonstrate that race was a paramount paradigm of identity in Rhodesia, and despite changes in heads of state, ideologies, social practices and meanings that define identity, it continues to remain paramount in Zimbabwe today. Further, I argue that coloreds themselves are major perpetuators of racial difference in the post-colonial context and value colored identity above either a national Zimbabwean identity or a continental African identity. The reason for this is that coloreds hold on to the ideological value of their legal and social status of the past. By examining the colored experience within race and space in Bulawayo, this dissertation demonstrates how coloreds maintain and enforce the familiar boundaries of their community in the post-colonial context via residential, social and cultural enclaves. Given the struggle for place in terms of nationalism, socially and economically in post-colonial Zimbabwe, that is revealed through a study of popular discourse on race and political change in Zimbabwe. One questions whether coloreds could ever or would ever want to become African.
How's it Mensa? Welcome to the Foggal Times, a Goffal digital media corporation. We have a span of items for you to check out.
This is the moment
Mother,
for me to show
mother,
us what is real.
father, father, brother,
Right
brother,
now.
brother.
I believe it's
Talk to me
6:59 a.m.
so you can see
The
what's
fact
going
is
on.
the truth.
Yeah, what's going on? You know we.
Well, I don't know if it's right to call it shenanigans. I think it's a momentous occasion and presents enormous opportunity for a country that has been in dire trouble for a very long time.
Your nonsense. It's because he's just tolerating it. But if they say no, it's no. Those people, you know the term hyphenation. Hyphenation.
I have a son, Jacob, about the nose.
I have these memories from my life. None of them have it.